Hello guys, my name is Ralph Johnson and welcome to another week of Ralph Johnson Photography. Today we're going to talk about that other brand. Alright guys, that other brand I'm talking about is the Nikon. You know, that Nikon line of cameras and everything. As you guys know, I am a Canon fanboy and a avid Canon shooter. But I did go to a Nikon event the other day to see what else is out there. And this was a Nikon event for the D850. Now, I am going to say a few things about this. You'll see some B-roll of it right here and everything like that. I'm also got the specs on a sheet right here that I'm going to be reading off of. Actually, it's just an envelope from, I'm pre-approved for a car loan. Anyways, it's a 45.7 megapixel camera. It's the FX format for Nikon. It does 7 frames per second regularly. If you get the grip though, it does 9 frames per second. But that adds on like another couple $100 to it. It's 64 to 25,600 ISO, which is really good. That's naturally the expanded range, of course. So it also does 4K video. 4K, as you know, is the latest and greatest craze that's coming out and everything. It has 153 autofocus points, which right now that's probably about the best that you're going to get, especially from a Nikon. Not saying that they're bad or nothing, but just, you know, it's their latest and greatest. So it has 120 frames per second slow motion in 1080. So that 4K, you can only do 60 frames, but 120 and 1080, that's still pretty decent. It does have focus peaking, which is kind of interesting to me because this is dubbed as a photographer's camera. So are they wanting to get more of the video aspect into DSLRs? Or, I mean, if not, why they put the focus peaking in there? Another thing, it takes XQD cards and SD cards. It has dual slots. The XQD can hold more information than an SD, so some people like to have actual 2 XQD card slots. I kind of like the SD card because they're more readily available in every situation. Also, it has built-in Wi-Fi and a silent shooting mode. I'm going to talk a little bit about the silent shooting mode for the simple reason the guy did the demonstration, and pretty much what it seems like to me in the silent shooting mode is that they want to reduce the number of that shutter accusations. You know, every time that shutter goes down, the mirror goes down and comes back up and stuff like that. So what happens in the silent shutter mode, the mirror goes up and then it's a curtain thing just going back and forth like this. And so that's how that works. They say it's good for up to 200,000 shutter acquisitions, I do believe. But the thing that really struck me out in this silent shutter mode was that he told me it can do 30 frames per second in silent shooting at 8 megapixels. So why don't we just use the 4K video mode to do the same exact thing? It kind of confused me a lot, so I don't see where that's a good feature. I see it as extra bloat that they put in it, but that's just my opinion. I also waited a little bit to do this preview of it and everything for the simple reason I wanted to see if there was going to be any known issues right away with it. So I'm recording this about a week after I went to this event. Matter of fact, today's Wednesday. It was released Wednesday last. It was released Thursday, so it's exactly a week from today that the camera was released, and I didn't hear of any major issues. So Nikon, kudos to you on that. I know the last ones that you've had a couple issues and everything that people were talking about. So, anyways, that's all I have about the Nikon camera. My personal opinion about it, I'm not going to buy one just because I'm in the Canon realm, but any Nikon shooter that likes their Nikon cameras and everything, that keeps on going with Nikon and says Nikon's the greatest and everything, this is a camera for you.